Testing 1, 2, testing. To all college students. College sucks. There's no other way to say it. It's gonna suck no matter what your major is. So, if you're gonna go to college, do something you love. And if that something you love is not engineering or to be a doctor and you don't really need a degree, invest in programs that will actually leverage your human. So if you love wellness, don't go into engineering. Go into something. If you're paying for college, you can drop $1,000 on a program. Drop $1,000 on a Grant Cardone program. Learn business. It's okay. I met a kid the other day, and I don't mean to be rude and say kids are jail. I met a young man the other day who was 17 years old. And this dude's an OG. Okay? OG, official gangster. And yeah, if you have the formula figured out, you're gonna get to success quicker. And I don't care who you are, everyone wants success, and success can be defined in different ways for different people. So you can get success whatever that looks like to you by thinking outside the box. And I would be a liar if I said college didn't teach me anything. Of course college taught me something. Of course it did. But I would have won a different route. So if you're not a school person and you're struggling in college, like, it's all good. Plenty of people are struggling in college, and it's not for everyone. I was never a school person, ever. Even as in aerospace, like, I had to take tests all the time for different certifications. I was like, oh my god. I identified as a bad test taker, so every certification test that I had to take, I was like, yo, Ralph, what if I fail? You know, what if I fail my MRB test? What do we do? Do I get to, like, retake it? Don't identify with stuff like that, number one. And number two, just do something you love. My whole life went against me and what I was good at. And I'm good at talking to people, bringing people up, being one with earth, being one with me, spreading love. None of those are engineering, okay? And everything told me to go into something different, but I allowed other people to get into my brain to direct what I was gonna do. Oh, well, people are gonna think I'm stupid unless I do. Don't think like that. If your statement is gonna be, people are gonna think, we'll just scratch that and let's start over. I enjoy, and then go from there. And if you're in college and you're like, oh my god, I'm so stressed, all you need to focus on is ways to get unstressed. A little bit. One day at a time. Because when you're stressed, you're just gonna, like, keep going into something because you, like, feel forced and you're like, oh my god, I'm stressed, and oh my god. Don't do that. Help yourself. And this can be for people in the workplace too. If you're, like, trying to get some job, trying to stay in some job like I did for years, and you're like, I kind of know this is not for me, but, like, what the heck else am I supposed to do? One step at a time. That's what I started doing. Started going to one yoga studio, then another yoga studio, then another, then I took this course online, then I took this, and I met with this friend, and I talked to this healer, and blah, 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 blah. And now I'm here. So, you can do it, but you can never lose in life if you're doing something you love. So really try to focus on something you love, because when the tough gets going, is that the saying? Whatever that saying is. Whenever the stuff starts hitting the fan and you're like, oh my god, because no matter what you do, the stuff's gonna hit the fan. You're gonna have hard moments. No matter what you do, if you're doing something you love, you're gonna be a little stronger. So be strong now and do something you love, because it'll make all the difference in your life. Te amo.